question is, have you seen anything at this point that gives you a high degree of confidence that the Wuhan Institute of Virology was the origin of this virus?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. And I think that the World Health Organization should be ashamed of themselves because they're like the public relations agency for China.
1776 will commence again!
For decades, a potential war with China has been speculated. As the economic superpower has relentlessly attempted to extend its global reach, the communist regime has made it clear they do not see a future in which they share the globe with the free world. Tension between the United States and China has skyrocketed to an all-time high as intelligence now points to China using the World Health Organization to cover up the severity of the coronavirus. What has ensued is back and forth militaristic chest pounding that may be sounding the alarm for an upcoming conflict. Just take a look at the Guam Killer, a Chinese ballistic missile capable of hitting America's territory of Guam. China released this footage in January, showcasing the potential danger it puts our base in. The missile is designed to be able to take out moving objects, such as an aircraft carrier, and can travel up to roughly 3,500 miles. Since then, it has been a game of cat and mouse, largely involving the Navy and Air Force of both nations. In February, a Chinese ship laced an American aircraft 380 miles west of Guam, essentially tracking the airplane. China then in late February went on to fly a bomber of their own over the Taiwan Strait concerning both Taiwanese and Japanese armies. A military commentator informed the Chinese ran state news that its purpose was to demonstrate the ability to solve the Taiwan question with force. With one of America's carriers unoperational due to being stricken with coronavirus, the U.S. was not displaying its usual dominance at sea, thus prompting an elephant walk, a demonstration of power whereupon which a large group of aircraft fly closely together at the Andersen Air Force Base in Guam. This was a direct response to the aggressions made by China in East Asian waters. Moving into late April, there was a back and forth push from the two military giants. The United States sent in the U.S. ferry to perform freedom of navigation operations, upon which the Chinese military went as far as to claim it was capable of expelling. America quickly responded by sending in a second warship into the highly contested sea. Now China's president is calling for the preparation of war. It appears America is entering a Cold War with China as the countries continue to trade acts of aggression.
Chinese President Xi Jinping says China must prepare for difficult times in the face of an increasingly complex situation. Mr. Xi urged people to learn the lessons of hardship from the past, saying China must prepare for a new long march.
If a war was declared, one must fear the possibility of nuclear attack. The nukes possessed by both nations are hundreds of times more powerful than those dropped in World War II. The mushroom clouds produced by modern nukes are multiple times higher than even that of Mount Everest. One can only hope that the countries would not engage in such a form of warfare that would certainly result in global annihilation. It seems in these most uncertain times, only one thing we can be sure of: China must be held accountable for the Wuhan coronavirus. For more uncensored news, go to thenationalmaverick.com. Remember, you too can join the fight against the deep state by supporting us on our Patreon, which can be found by clicking the link in the description box below.